So good evening, everyone. Thank you, Nila, for coming to hear my invitation. It's very, very special times in Israel now. It's a holiday. It's a holiday that's called Tabernacles, if I pronounce it correctly. Tabernacles or something similar. It's a holiday when you get out of the house to a temporary shack, open sky to see the stars. You live 7 days in this temporary, and you host people all the time. All the ancestors comes, and now we are in a lockdown in Israel also, so we can't really host like it's traditionally going on every year, but now we host you in this virtual thing. So I am so grateful. I ask you to come. For mostly people to meet you in person via Zoom, and they really want to share their gratitude. In very, very few months, there is like a flow of the keys. People, I can't tell you how many times I have tears. People send me all their messages about changes and healings, and people love the Joyous Body Protocol. As you see, it's growing tremendously, and it's amazing to share it with you, to acknowledge something happening in my 1 minute. I cannot minimize.
Just give me 10 seconds. I'm going to adjust my lighting, okay? It's glaring.
Yes, please. אם מישהו יכול לכתוב בקבוצה, שאפשר לראות בקבוצה, אפשר לראות וידאו, כי הרבה עוד השאירו לי פה וואטסאפים.
Okay, back.
Yes. So it's very casual to meet you. Maybe you wanna tell them your story. I tell but my story regarding to the light keys, but to introduce yourself. And I would also very, very much would like to open a conversation. Maybe people will ask, but mostly your input, how to master your life, no matter what's going on around, because there's a lot of going on around in Israel, in the world, blah, blah, blah. How do you really master your life? So.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Thank you so very much, everyone in Israel. You have been very, 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 very kind to me. The kind of expansion like Keys have had in the past few months. Oh my God, I can't believe how this happened in Israel. So I'm very, very grateful to all of you, especially to Tagit.
1 minute. נועה, שומעים אותך משום מה באיזשהו אופן.
שומעים אותי דרך אחד המשתתפים, לא דרכי. אז
כולם תעשו מיוט. טליה, אני לא מצאתי אותך לעשות אותך host. 1 minute, we will sort this mute thing. Sorry. טליה, את רשומה בעברית אולי?
טליה רשומה תחת השם מיכל אשל שובל, כמו הרבה כמונו.
יפה, מיכל,
כן, הרבה רשומות, גם אני רשומה מיכל אשל שובל, יש עוד כמה כאלה.
אז אני לא יודעת מה, אז אני לא עושה, אז מתי, אני עושה אותך host בבקשה, ותעשי mute all. host, co-host. הנה, מתי, את עוזרת לי, נכון? יופי, טוב.
רגע.
All right, she will mute all. רק חוץ מנילה. if she mute you, unmute yourself. I think people join later and then they are not muted.
נראה לי שכולם מיוט.
Okay, so can you go on, please?
Can we start?
Yes, sorry.
Okay, cool. Okay. So, for those of you who do not know me, my name is Nirmala Raju. Nobody calls me almost by my first name, Nirmala. 90% of the world calls me Nila, and remaining 10% used to call me Nimi in UK, but I understand Israel has given me a new name, Nili.
Yes.
Thank you so much. So thank you so much, and feel free to call me anything, okay? Right, so I was born and brought up in India, and I moved to UK in the year 2000. I started my spiritual journey in 1997. So when I lost my baby on the 5th day of his birth, I kind of hit my rock bottom. My life wasn't very comfortable. I was always anxious. I was always sad. Something or other was always bothering me. And that losing my son incident kind of took me to the rock bottom. So I had to do something. I started learning new things. Like I started with Reiki first to heal myself. I thought there was something terribly wrong when the whole world around me keeps moving on, being joyful, or some of them at least. I used to be very miserable. So I really thought there was something terribly wrong with me. I started learning modality after modality, book after book, class after class to fix myself. I ended up learning more than 45 different modalities. I got certified in some of them. Later, I started teaching some of them. But until recently, about, let's say, 10 years back, it was all about fixing me. Me. There's something wrong, fix. What it will do is, every modality used to take me to a plane, and then it wouldn't work for me anymore. And then I had to learn new things. Then go to the next step. Then it wouldn't work for me anymore. Okay. Until in one class, the founder of Access Consciousness, Gary Douglas, asked us a question. If you are not in a rabbit hole, can you come out of it? Well, that's what I had been trying to do. I was trying to fix myself when there was nothing to fix. I was different. I was not wrong. Because I was different, because some people couldn't receive my difference, they thought I was wrong. That does not mean that I was wrong. Since childhood, I never thought I fitted in anywhere. I was feeling like an alien. Okay. My own home, my parents, my school, university, my husband's family, everywhere I was feeling like an alien. So even in the beginning of our marriage, I felt like I was an outsider. That's how my life was because I saw things differently. When somebody said something, I couldn't buy into it as a solidity, as the absolute truth. I always knew there was something else is possible all the time. There is openness, there is total limitlessness. That was the knowing I had, but I also bought into other people's points of view about myself, that there was something wrong with me. Okay, so going fast forward, when I recognized there was nothing wrong with me, then I started to realize the gift I have been to me, to the people around me, and to the universe. It doesn't matter whether somebody recognizes that or not. I started seeing at least a spark of my light. Even if I bring a small smile in a stranger, hey, I've been a tiny bit of spark in their life. So I started recognizing that more and more and more. In 2004, in UK, I started training as a medium. Okay, and that is a different story. I will probably tell you some other time how I ended up as a medium. Okay, it was totally unexpected, it wasn't planned. I started channeling sometime around 2007 8, I think. Okay, you wouldn't believe it, really. One of the first words I channeled was spelled to me because I did not recognize that word. That word was SHALOM. That's how it came through to me.
That's why we connect.
Okay, I still didn't recognize the word. Then after a few weeks, I suddenly remembered the spelling. I went to Google and typed in, and I came to understand what it was.
Yeah.
Okay, so what a connection, you see. That was back in 2000s sometime. Okay. In 2011, Mother Mira Alfasa, the one in the picture behind me, she started working with me. She started giving me a lot of information. One of them was what we call as master key practice in life key system today. Okay?
Nila,
Yes.
1 minute. Can I
Sure.
tell them about Mira Alfasa?
Oh, yes, of course, please.
So Mira Alfasa, she's Jewish. She is from France at the era of Henri Matisse and all these artists. And she moved to India. She was a painter, artist. She moved to India with a guru, a partner who is some guru, I don't know the name exactly.
Arvindo.
And she had a vision to build a city that represent that love and peace and unity can be on earth, and it's called Urville. If you know the city of Urville in India, Mir Alfasa, it's her vision. and she built it for 40 years. So, yeah.
Is very fondly called the mother in
Yeah.
South India. Okay, so she gave me that practice. I wasn't very brave to roll it out. Then in 2019, I got a lot of kicks from the spirit world asking me to roll it out. And that's how the light key system was born. When I rolled it out, actually I asked for volunteers. 33 volunteers. The number 33 is kind of significant in light key system, which is actually symbolic of Christ consciousness, which I learned later from a TV show. Okay, so that's how the awareness sometimes shows up. So I asked for volunteers. I was going to pick 33 people. I got about 300 responses on Facebook. I was through 32. I chose 32 people and I went to meditate. Imagine who jumped in my meditation. It was Tagit Dance. The name just popped up. You see how things fall into place, how amazing they are. Okay, so Tagit was the last volunteer to hop in. And since then, you know what happened. So after the first master batch of volunteers, I rolled out a basic course. That was in October 2019.
Yes.
1 year down the line, we have about 12 core courses, just core courses alone 12, about 15 to 17 specialty classes. So much content came through, so much. I can't believe it. In 1 year, we are in more than 40 countries today. And every day, the gratitude notes I'm receiving from the world. Oh, how did I get so lucky? So the kind of change people have seen is amazing. Simple practices, simple protocols, but life-changing outcomes. Okay, that's where we are now. That's where my journey is at right now. So I understand you are all looking to know how you can be the master of your life, right? Okay.
Thank
Do
you.
you have?
Thank you, Nila. I want to say something about it.
Sure.
I wrote it at one post, but it's very relevant. Someone told me a while ago that I don't know who talked about in a book he read that sometimes you have to hear the phone and pick up the phone.
What
And
is it? Can you repeat?
that sometimes you have to hear the phone ringing and you have to pick up the phone. You have to answer. And that day I read your post. Something was very inviting. No, I had no clue what is the invitation about, but something was inviting me. And I heard the phone. I pick up this call, and it showed that the universe all the time signal us signs. We have to be aware and attentive to what a day. Never forget
Absolutely.
in my life. So grateful. So
Good.
grateful. Yeah.
Do you have any question, or would you like me to talk about mastery?
if you have any questions, you can write in the chat, please, or open the mic. And I asked Nila to talk, what is it to master your life? We will have some tools or open discussion, however you would like, that we will have something to go on in these times we experience now. So,
Okay,
yeah, go on.
cool. So this is going to be experiential, and please feel free to stop and ask any question anytime, okay? Just to give you a variety other than my face, I have put together some slides for you.
Wow, thank you.
Let me share.
I have to give, can you share screen?
Host disabled participant screen sharing. Yeah, give me permission.
1 minute, 1 minute. Where is, I have to see your name.
Or I can share it with you, you can share.
You want to put it in the chat or something?
Yeah. Interesting. It doesn't allow me to upload either.
1 minute, I will find you.
Okay. Or I can send it to you by WhatsApp. Let me check.
No, my WhatsApp is okay. Yeah. Yeah, if you send it by WhatsApp, I can open it and share screen. So 1 minute, I will open my WhatsApp.
Okay, sent.
Okay. So, תשתו מים, drink water, and it will be right on. 1 minute. Okay.
I think I will learn to read Hebrew soon. I'm good with reading other languages, but Hebrew, I haven't figured it out yet. Even Russian, I can read a little bit, recognize a little bit.
Nila, you didn't send it.
I did.
No, I didn't get.
Hold on.
Just know, ladies, that there are questions in the Hebrew chat, so when you want me to ask that, let me know. and
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, later.
Okay, any
You
questions?
can go with the question until I open all this thing, okay? Please. So now maybe you ask her the question.
Okay, I will ask the question. יש שאלה בעברית, אני אקריא אותה רגע באנגלית. The question is like that. Chico is asking. It's something that I wrote. He says that is something that he wrote in the group this week, and Tagit asked him to ask you. Can we use the light keys as a universal use in the circles of healing to corona patients? And of course, about or regarding the corona situations, without using the names of the keys, but yes, as a group. I hope I got it right, Chico. If not, just please pop on to the English and ask again.
I want to answer before Nila say her input because I didn't have time to ask her. It's been very busy in my side. But I was going to plan with the Israeli facilitators to do like healing.
תגיד ביקשה מהמנחים הישראלים לעשות מעגל ריפוי.
And get Nila's approval to do
ורצתה את
JBP.
האישור של נילה לעשות גוף שמח, את הפרוטוקול של גוף שמח.
Now that we have opened up group JBP, you can.
Okay, so we will do JBP. We will do open healing, and that will cover the corona.
Yeah.
All that.
So we did work on COVID situation for 33 days. We all did. We formed a group about 3 months back, I think. We did a lot of work together, and then some people are still continuing to do the same work on the situation.
Yeah.
So we had lots of work assigned to each one. So it did work very well. Many people recovered from things. I think from Israel as well, we did get a
Yes,
request.
yes, yes. There is a few from Israel that
Yeah.
yes. We had a
Okay.
WhatsApp. It's still working. The WhatsApp group that people give names of patients with corona, and we send them keys.
Yeah. Okay, good.
Yeah.
Let's talk about 5 tricks to self-mastery. Even though I'm saying tricks, they are not tricks really. I just wanted this to be fun. Okay, right. What
So
is mastery?
you want me to roll? To roll
Yeah, yeah,
the
yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, that's good. Yes. What is mastery? So, for me, mastery is knowing that you can do it, you can be it, you can handle it. It's absolute knowing, and it is wholeness. So if somebody is master of uh, writing or master of art, it simply means that they know how to do that skillfully with accomplishment, and they are also an authority in that field. Right now, if we are asking for mastery in self and mastery in life, what does that really mean? Who else can have mastery of self other than you? Who else can have mastery of your own life? So it literally means that we have learned wrong that you have to learn mastery. You don't have to learn mastery. You have to unlearn what is stopping you from embracing your mastery. Simple. Okay, so we learned wrong. We learned that we are not masters. That's the thing we need to release. Okay, I have kind of 5 day-to-day practices that can help us to unlearn these unwanted beliefs and emotions we learned from the world when we came in. As a baby, when we come in, we know it all, don't we? We are just in the bed, making the whole world running around us, for us. The whole household is your slave, right? You are the master. One small noise from you, the whole household runs to you. Weren't you a master? That is where we could get to. That's what our true ability is. That's who we really are. Okay. These 5 practices are very simple, but it feels like they are kind of external and you need effort. Okay. We will go through them, and if you still feel like you need to effort, there is also a shortcut. I will talk about that shortcut at the end. Okay. Let's go to the next slide. Take it. Okay. Be present. Very, very interesting, isn't it? Let me ask you a question and be brutally honest with yourself. Okay. So, what percentage are you being present here, right now, right here? In this second, how much are you present? In 0 to 10 scale, 10 being the maximum, 100% presence, how much are you present?
Who is brave to say?
What's that?
Who is brave to say?
Who's brave? Somebody is saying 50. Okay. Cool. Okay. So our presence varies, isn't it? So we rarely are 100% present. If we are not present here, right now, right here, then who is creating our life? When can life be created? Only in the present. Can you do any action in the past? Can you do any action in the future? No. If you like to create the life you like, including unlearning the unwanted stuff, that has to happen in the present, right now, right here. So the light key system has a frequency for that. Shall we give it a try?
Yes.
Take a deep breath. Close your eyes. Simply call lotus love frequency. You don't have to do anything. Simply call, or you can also say, invoke lotus love frequency. And just be with that. Okay, now can you sense your presence? Is it a little bit more? So you can use this frequency to bring you back to the present moment. Light key frequencies are high vibrational frequencies. And there are a few frequencies associated with certain contributions. Lotus love contributes to being present in the moment. Okay? So you don't have to use lotus love frequency. You can simply take one deep breath and be with your breath. That will do. Sometimes it feels like a lot of effort. You need to bring your mind back to the present. Mind is all over, right? So lotus love bypasses the mind. So you could use lotus love, but if you have already if you know already how to bring your presence back into the moment through breath or something else, please practice. Even once an hour, just come back and be completely present in the moment. When you are in the moment, look at it. In this moment, is there anything to fear? There is no past moment. There is no future moment. Just in this moment, is there anything to fear? Is there anything to worry about? So worry is about future. What is going to happen in future? So if you discount future for now, and if you have sadness, resentment, that is about past. What happened in the past? If you discount that for a moment, if you be present right here, right now, is there anything to worry about? Can anything impact you? Not really. This moment is pure. This moment is pure creation. When you discount everything else and be here, you are the master. You are the creator. You can decide how your future can be right here, right now. In this moment, we sow the seed for the future. Okay, any question on being present? It's a practice, but there is a shortcut. Okay, cool. Let's go to the next slide. Any question? Please feel free to give a shout. Okay, the second one is letting go, my favorite. Okay, think about your life right now. How heavy is it? In 0 to 10 scale, 10 being the worst heaviness you have ever felt, and 0 being no heaviness at all. Okay, now tell me, how much of it is actually yours? How much of it is actually relevant? Is this heaviness from 20 lifetimes ago? Is this heaviness from your mom who is refusing to receive from you? Is this heaviness from the future that you can change? So, what is the point of carrying them? If something has happened already, it happened. Well, your sibling spanked you when you were 3 years old. So what? You are alive, right? What is the point of carrying your sibling with you wherever you go for 50 more years? Are you willing to now simply take away your baggages and leave it aside. Fly. Light, with total light and lightness. Whatever you are carrying, anything, even think about the corona situation. Whose heaviness are you carrying? If you are carrying the mass fear and panic, is it being a contribution to you at all? To you or anybody else? Just because you are worried about your community's well-being, is it going to help in any way? Would you be able to contribute better when you have lightness or when you carry stuff? Obviously, when you have lightness, right? So that's what letting go does. All you have to do is simply decide to let go. Simply choose to let go. Withdraw all the effort you have invested in carrying that, and that will fall away by itself. Because you are the sky and the heaviness is just the cloud. Okay? We have a tool in Light system that takes you one step forward. You not only let go, you can actually transmute the heaviness into light, into lightness, into creative energy, and use it. How does it get any better? Shall we do that now?
Yes.
Bring up the heaviness you have, whatever the number that is in. Just bring up that heaviness. Okay? We are going to use a light key element called light matrix. I will use the command. You can either repeat after me in your head or simply listen in. If you already know, if you have done JBP, you might know. So there you go. Let's use light matrix to transmute the heaviness that's going around in your life or in your country or on the planet. Okay. So light matrix, clear, cancel, and transmute this. Light matrix, clear, cancel, and transmute this. Light matrix, clear, cancel, and transmute this. Simply allow this element to help you. That's all. Just allow it to transmute. You don't need to do anything. You are the master. You are going to command the element of universe to contribute to you. So once again, light matrix, clear, cancel, and transmute. Take a deep breath and let go. How is the heaviness now? Any question before we go to the next?
I tell you what people say.
Okay.
There are questions in the chat, in the Hebrew chat, that I couldn't get into. Maybe Anat can read them and bring them on, or you can, or if not, tell me and I do that.
Anat, you want to ask? Alan?
I believe she's on a Facebook
Uh,
broadcast and not here. So there are questions, but about general beyond that. So we'll bring them later. And people are just saying, Nila, thank you. That was the best explanation I've ever heard about being present. Thank you. And someone is saying, I have heaviness in my hands while this process was on.
Okay. So we'll continue to work, and at the end, if you still have any heaviness left, we'll see what we can do. Okay. Good. Thank you for receiving. Let's go to trick number 3. Simply allow. Okay. If something is in your life, you can think about something, somebody who is bothering you. Okay. It could be your mother, mother-in-law, or your husband, boss. Think about somebody who's bothering you, or even Corona. Okay. So, are they in your life right now? They are. Are they bothering you right now? They do. What is the point of fighting with something that is already here? Your mother-in-law is here. Your mother is here. And that is how they are. Is there any point in fighting with a cat because it can't bark? A cat can't bark, right? So, can you be in allowance of what is here right now, including Corona? Corona is here. If you are fighting with something, or if you are resisting something, can you be beyond that? Or let's ask a different question. So, can you resist something without attaching yourself to it? Try. Try resisting something without attaching yourself to it. Can you resist a wall which is 1 foot away from you without touching it? Try. When you resist something, you are attaching yourself to it. So, if you are resisting your mother, you are attaching yourself to your mother. If you are resisting your boss or a bad job, you are attaching yourself to the bad job. Right. What does that mean? Do you have to be a slave of them? No. Be beyond. Be bigger. When you are bigger than anything that is in your life, can you change it? So, if you are the sky and these people are like cloud, can you drop the cloud? Can you change the cloud? You can. But if you are hugging the cloud, if you are hugging a tiger you don't like, then you don't have many choices. You become that. So, can you give yourself permission to be bigger than anything that's in your life right now that you think is bothering you? We have a tool in Likey system. Can you simply flow waves of kindness at this thing that you don't like, that thing that is bothering you? Don't try to change it. Don't try to control it. Simply flow waves of kindness. Call waves of kindness and flow to it. Try that.
Can I read you the comments?
Yeah.
Estelle, she says she's speechless. You're wonderful and your explanations amazing. And I feel it on the body.
Thank you, thank you,
Sense
thank you
it on
so
the
much.
body.
Thank you. Okay, so in the allowance, actually, you will see that things dissolve. It's not theoretical, trust me. I have done it so many times. We will see some more examples later. So when you are resisting, even you being something, for example, if you are resisting coronavirus and you are judging your resistance, instead of judging, can you be in allowance of that resistance? If you are reacting to a situation, instead of judging that you are reacting, can you simply allow yourself to react? Just try this. In that allowance, you will see that your reaction dissolves, your resistance dissolves automatically, because allowance is open. Allowance is not limited, not restricted. So in that openness, things fall through, flow happens, nothing is stagnant. Okay? So how does your mother-in-law feel right now?
After the show, go hug her.
Any question before we go on to number 4?
It's wonderful.
Okay, let's go to number 4. Be kind. Hey, 90% of us, we think we are very kind. We may be kind to everyone else, but not to you. That had been true for me. Few years back, when I was going through something, someone told me rather, you should be more kind to you. I said, oh my God, I have been so kind to me and my body. I am doing that for my body. I'm doing this for me. I'm taking time off. I'm going to massages, this, that, and all. And she asked me, do you think you are kind, or are you really being kind? Hey, are you doing kindness, or are you being kind? Totally different thing. If you cannot be kind to you, I guarantee you are only doing kindness to others. If you can't be kind, being kind starts with you. If you cannot be kind to you, you are simply doing kindness. Doing kindness is an action. It does not come from the space of kindness. It comes from seeking approval. You are doing this so that people will acknowledge you. You are doing this so that people can fill your void. So, can you be kind to you first? However you think you are, good, bad, ugly, irrelevant. All these are subjective. All these come from a standard somebody did some time back. If there is no standard, if there is no comparison, can there be any good or bad? Nothing to compare. Can you be bad? Or can you be good? No. You are just, you are. Without you, can the universe be complete? Okay, is that a question? Tagit, I think you're muted.
Yeah, sorry. Someone should even write in English if we can do JVP with a group of people at the same time. No, your facilitator should tell you no.
Yes.
Only when the facilitators do it, then you join.
Absolutely. Yes. Cool. Yeah. Okay. Going back to you completing the universe. So without you, can the universe be complete?
No.
Nah. Universe is going to have a void if you are not here. So how precious are you? Instead of you being that unique piece of puzzle, if you look at your adjacent puzzle and cut yourself into the shape of that puzzle piece, can you complete the universe? No. Only you complete the universe as you are. Not like everybody else. Not like a role model you admire. Not like the best person according to your parents. No. You being yourself. Complete the universe. For that contribution, can you be kind to you? Tiny bit. Can you start right now? You can call ascension vortex of kindness. Just call. Focus on your spine for a moment. Just for a second, focus on your spine. And call ascension vortex of kindness. And just sit with this energy. So can you contribute to others from this space or from the space of judgment? And from this space, do you feel better about handling your life? Being a master of your life with kindness? Kindness has huge healing capacity. Just by using this one tool, you can heal quite a lot, whether it's physical or emotional, just by using ascension vortex of kindness. Just being in the kindness, you will see the intensities, the densities dissolve in kindness. Any question? How are you all feeling now?
Beautiful.
Good. Okay. The last one, and I have a gift for you there.
Wow.
Cool. Be grateful. Okay. Whatever somebody has done to you in the past, hasn't it given you or hasn't it steered you into where you are right now? Whatever people have done to you, it could be extreme abuse, it could be extreme violence or even corrupting your confidence. So because of them, you have taken a path to be where you are right now. That has, in a way, shaped your journey. Can you find a little bit of gratitude for their contribution in your journey of finding you? Asking for the mastery. Without them, probably you wouldn't have asked for the mastery. Without them, you might have been in a trance of rat race, creating 3 properties, having 5 children, having 2 husbands, or whatever. Okay.
One is
But
too much.
instead, it's too much. Hope your husband is hearing this.
Ah.
Okay. So, if you can't find that gratitude, that's okay. Can you find little bit of gratitude for you for taking time to embrace your mastery? Can you find that bit of gratitude? If you can't find gratitude for yourself, can you find gratitude for anybody in your life? Just a little bit. For example, for Tagit for organizing this, for Noah for translating this. Little bit of. Got it? Can you intensify this energy? Allow this energy to intensify. Can you exponentialize this energy? And can you embody this energy? Embodying is being that energy in the body. Now, from the space of gratitude, can you look at the person who offended you? Is it lighter? Do you have little bit more skill, more strength, more knowledge to handle these kind of people? There you go. Okay. So, because I'm so grateful to all of you, I am going to give you a gratitude gift. A light key blessing for bringing in the energy of gratitude into your life. Okay. So light key blessing is basically channeled energy from the source of light. So channeled frequency, light, whatever you can, you will sense it or won't. All you have to do is simply open yourself and receive if you choose. Okay. I am going to be silent for a minute. And I may be moving my hands. I may be making some noise. Don't worry about anything. Just receive. Okay, cool. Thank you so much, everyone. Okay, thank you for receiving. Okay, I haven't forgotten the shortcut yet, but I will have questions if you have anything.
It was amazing, Nila. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, people say thank you.
אנשים אומרים תודה. Can I ask a question from the chat from before?
Sure.
Cool. Thank you for the gratitude before. It was really
Thank you.
heartwarming. um, yeah. Okay. Liat is asking. I was studying the JBP before 2 weeks ish, and already on the 9th day of practicing, I also delivered it to 9 people that chose to receive from me. My question is about me. Before the Jewish body, I had really severe seborrhea in the hairline that gone downwards towards the oh words sorry
Forehead, okay.
forehead, yeah, sorry. Forehead, cheeks, and the face. And slowly the face really chilled down and the redness gone away. And there were no sores and only dandruffs. Today I woke up with face, everything is burning and awake, and everything came back with strong itch and redness. And my question is beyond asking the body, what's going on? This time I didn't get an answer from the body. I didn't know what's the effect that was evoked. And this is also a general question about some of the people that I gave them the treatment, just say that it was changing for the best, for the better, and then a reaction that got the pain back or the symptom back.
Okay, cool. So what JBP does is first stimulate the body's healing capacity. Okay. So if you do it for 11 days, then it kind of restores. If you have done it for 11 days, towards the end of 11 days, body is going through massive change. So it could look like it's going backwards, but no, it's restoring. It's changing permanently for the better. Okay. But if you have gone beyond 11 days, and if it is coming in between, that could mean that it is bringing the deeper stuff. So can I ask the person who asked the question, is she already tapping into the energy of JBP level 1? Is she using the JBP level 1 processes already? That could be one of the reasons. So that goes even deeper. Okay. So it may look like it's going backward, but it's simply bringing another layer of stuff to release. That's even deeper that you might not have even noticed.
Nila, there's few people already tap into the JBP level 1.
Level 1, yeah. So those are very potent processes, very potent processes, very powerful processes. If you are already tapping into it out of excitement, then your body changes. That's okay too, changes. Okay, so let me share you a story. I think we are over the board, gone beyond the time, but let me share you a story. So there were 3 brothers in a village. Okay, the first brother, no, the last one was the most famous doctor. They are all doctors, but he was the most famous doctor. He could cure diseases. Okay, he could cure any disease. The middle one, he can diagnose any disease. Okay, and the first one, he could prevent disease. Who can prevent disease from happening. But he was the least popular because it's not showing off. You prevent it even before it comes up. Okay, so JBP doesn't cure. Yeah, curing may be a byproduct. It goes deeper. It brings up the well-being of the body, the natural well-being of the body. Okay, so anything that doesn't agree with that leaves. It's like the first brother, but it is still popular. Okay, cool. Okay, any more question?
Liat, who asked the question, just writes here that she want to say a huge thank you. She's crying without understanding what happened because she guess she knew without knowing. She just perceived it without knowing what's happened, and she will continue beyond 11 days with the JBP with a smile. Thank you.
Sure, thank you. Yeah, sometimes if a body had lots of trauma and abuse and other stuff, then it might require more than 11 days. So most people, 11 days is good enough. But if the body had undergone a lot of trauma and abuse, maybe you may have to go beyond. Okay, cool, great, thank you. Okay, shall we talk about the shortcut? Okay, shortcut is, yeah.
Sorry, there's another question. I didn't understand. Yael wants to ask something?
What's that?
They wrote me. Oh, sorry. Another question. Is it okay to ask you from the chat?
Sure, yeah, go on.
Yeah? Okay.
Yeah.
Yael is asking. She want to ask about getting tired until she has no power left at all.
Okay, so Tagit, can you take off the presentation? I just had thank you slide at the
Okay.
end. Can you go to thank you slide and then we'll talk about, we'll remove the sharing. Hey, not this one, sorry.
This.
That one, yes. Thank you. Okay,
Thank
the
you.
powerlessness and the being tired. Okay, so how many people are you healing? Is it Yale from Yale? How many people are you healing? You got to fire yourself from the job if you are doing that. Okay, so I recommend the shortcut for you. So sometimes, you know, these 5 practices I said, they could feel like you need to effort. Doing gratitude, being present, being kind. These may seem alien to you because we are also conditioned to think in one way. The light key practice kind of bypasses all this. When you do the light key journey, if you are not aware of what light key journey is, we have high vibrational keys, symbols, okay? You practice them with your hand for 33 days. During this journey, the unconscious stuff that's in you, that's preventing you from embracing your divinity, comes up and leaves. It's kind of effortless. All you have to do is draw, draw, draw for 33 days. You may
Excuse
have to spend about 10-15 minutes. Sorry, is there a
Yeah.
question?
No,
Yeah.
it's me. If
Yeah.
you wanna learn, I teach it. It's called Blueprint on the 23rd, Yom Shishi, Friday. Talk to me.
Okay. So during the journey, you will not know what hit you. You will feel very different. You will build a platform of mastery. So anything that happens, it feels like, okay, fine, let it come, let it go. And after some time, you will find that whatever you sought, whatever you desired, that will come to your space because now you are spacious. Now you are more open. Okay. So I recommend life key journeys for you if you are struggling with life. When we are in the space of the powerlessness, suffocation, these practices may feel laborious, difficult, but the light key journey, the practice, may be simpler because you don't have to consciously do anything. All you have to do is simply draw. We actually reverse engineer. So whatever is in your brain comes out in your handwriting, right? So now we practice high vibrational symbols and train our brain to release low vibration. Okay, that's what we do in the light key journey. So I recommend that to you. But hey, it's your choice. You can do these 5 practices, or you can become enlightened just in one choice. I am not going to make anything significant. I am choosing to be approving me 100%. And then you are enlightened already. If you go back and forth, do these 5 practices or the light key journey, your choice. Okay? Thank you so much, everyone.
Wow.
No, wait,
Wow.
can I ask you just one more thing?
Sure.
Could you explain about the light medicine?
Okay. Okay. So, light medicine is a journey of embracing light and lightness in the body. Okay. So, it's more to do with creating a high vibrational body that you can change anytime. We have 4 classes in the basic light medicine series, but you don't have to take all of them. You can do the body reset protocol, the basic light medicine course. So in that, your body's blueprint is kind of reset. Okay, so then from that space onwards, you can start doing other stuff. The next level is deep detox, and the next level is regeneration and revitalization. But hey, it's choice. You don't have to take all of them, but it is a journey of light and lightness. It creates huge changes in the body. I think I get a question already from somebody's mind. What is the difference between JBP and, and light medicine? Okay, so JBP is like a general medicine. Okay, it restores the body's ability, healing capacity. So light medicine is like specialty. It goes deeper into the organs. It goes deeper into the cells, etc. Okay, experience it. We did have a light medicine experience last month. The recording is available in the shop. You can even get it and run it and see how that works for you. And I think Tagit teaches it. I am not quite sure whether there is any
Yes,
other
yes,
facilitator
yes,
in there.
yes. On the 11th Sunday. Yes.
And you do receive light vortex of light attunement as part of the class, or it's a prerequisite. It's awesome. So vortex of lights creates such clarity for you. When I received that, since then, my judgments are like movies. The moment I judge, I know, I know. And so that I can release. It's such clarity and lightness with vortex of light. Even if you don't do light medicine, I recommend that you get the attunement alone, at least. Okay. And we do have light medicine basic facilitators course coming up. So if you are interested, you can also choose to teach that course.
And also you have JBP, a facilitator course coming up. I encourage you highly to join. I call it the Orange Revolution because I made this orange card.
Banner.
It's the Orange Revolution. Come join the Orange Revolution.
Good.
Yes, I encourage you, every one of you, that you find you can contribute more. Join, please.
Good. So I'll see some of you in JBP level 1 on Thursday.
Yes. Yes.
Until then, chill. Take it easy, have fun. Okay.
Wow. Wow. Nila, I am speechless. I thank you so much. I gained so much from this.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Have a great holiday, everyone.
Thank you so much.
I'm very, very grateful to all of you for your time and receiving. Receiving is gifting, okay? So I received your gift.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Nila. Thank you for you.
Thank you.
Thank
Bye.
you so much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye. Thank you.
Bye. Bye. לילה טוב
Bye.
לכולם.
ביי לכולם.
ביי לכולם.
ביי, תודה רבה.
ביי, תודה רבה, תגית.
עם כל הפדיחות, היה מדהים ברמות. תודה רבה שנשארת.
ביי, תודה.
ביי. היי, שלום.
שלום